YouTube, what is up with y'all today? This is Nail Goodfella Nail. I'm out here in this nice bright sun, feeling good, man. It's kind of chilly on my end, you know, well, cold rather, you know. But it's one of them things like when you in the sun, then it's actually hot. But what I got here basically is an unboxing, and it's straight up from the UK, and I bought this on might be called End Clothing or something like that. But yeah, obviously, you know, for address reasons I can't show it, so I just decided to do a review on this as soon as I got them. So basically, these are OG joints that I wanted. It's like right now is the best time to cop, whether you get them for retail or even on eBay right now, because the resale not too crazy. But when the first resale came around, like in March or whatever, around like specifically Air Max Day, that's when it was like 300, almost 400 bucks for this shoe. And of course, you know, my area over here, I'm in my backyard, so bugs and bees and stuff. All right, so this is cool right here. This is even better symbolism right here. This is where I got it from. The box definitely worth keeping, because I don't really get too many things from across the pond all like that. So yeah, so if I can open this joint, I know I hardly do any like real unboxes with y'all. I just usually post the name of the shoe, and then, you know, I know my loyal subs will watch it. My subs that's just, you know what I mean, that watch me talk about anything or whatever. So definitely much respect to y'all, and remember to hit that like button, you know what I mean. You got a lot of, I don't know, man, sometimes so we got my, you know, got the little packing list with the end. And from the look of this box, a few people, you probably already seen, a few people already got this. And this is the Nike Air Max 1 anniversary joint. That box is crazy. Definitely different from the other joint, from the 2.0. And I also had the 2.0s right here for comparison. And yeah, like with these, I know for sure like you get a sticker inside the box. I didn't bring the box for this out, but I'm gonna just do, you know, in true Goodfella Nail fashion, I'm gonna do my comparisons. You know, I think people just also too, they just review the shoe and they get bored of it. I think it'd be a little bit better if they did like a comparison, so, you know, so you can see a difference if you got those or whatever, or even show a previous Air Max and compare it as well. I heard these were not completely OG to the ones that dropped in March specifically, but it's hard to tell the difference though. Like, you know, the back side for the March pair might be slightly taller compared to this new one. And also going on the inside, you got the wording and stuff like that. Not the biggest deal, but if you're a real collector or whatever, you know, it means something. So, you know, I'm happy they did it. With me, I turned 30 this year, so this shoe came out like when I was my birth year. So, you know what I mean? Since everybody else got like super dope Jordans, like for they, you know, some people was born in 88, so they got the Jordan 3, 86, 85, so they got the Jordan 1. It's like I'm stuck with the Jordan 2, which is not the best silhouette, but as far as like claiming a shoe for my year of birth, it'll probably have to be these. And this was the revolutionary joint. I'm already liking the hang tag. Got the old throwback joint that it came with, and I really was looking for these, man. I really was anticipating this. And of course you got the shoelace right here. I think I might go with this one instead of the shiny one that's already in here, because this look a little bit more vintage and more OG. Yeah, the Nike Air hang tag, definitely something dope. I haven't seen a Nike Air hang tag on a Nike since, like, at least for my recent purchases, was probably about what, 2 years ago, when it was maybe that 2014's early 2015 run at a Nike Air Tech Challenge 2. They hardly had these tags on them, but they kept it super OG. One of the big differences with this one compared to some of the joints, some of these that dropped in the past, was a lot of people complained about the banana boat toe box. And that's a big difference. A person that's really like big on runners and Nike specifically definitely know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I'm just putting y'all on or whatever. This me, my specifics, I'm sneaker OCD. I really look at that. So stuff like this is the way it's supposed to look, like that point right here. Some of the other ones back like a decade ago or even a few years ago, the Air Max 1s would look a little bloated right there and they wouldn't have that point. And one of the things that I like to do with my kicks, specifically my runners rather, is I like to actually bend them into a point. You know, like the current kicks I got on right now. It's this Reebok joint right here. I already reviewed them and already did it on foot. But this right here actually has a point on it. I like to actually bend the shoe so it doesn't look like it's still up like a banana. But yeah. As far as comparisons go, I think Mike Rich even compared these two, but you know, I'm just giving my take on it. So go look at his video as well, man. This one, the 2.0 feels lighter. I know some people, once they get these, because obviously people got these because they striked out on these. Some people are already selling these or whatever. With these, I don't know if I might sell mine or not. I just think you can't like gonna get 326 too much on a sneaker or all like that. But I won't be surprised if Nike do the same thing next year and just put 326, make a slight alteration to this, and you know. So I don't know if I still want to, you know. As far as me selling this, 70% no, you know. But I'm not gonna lie, my main reason for copping this was basically because I struck out on this one and the blue one and the one with the different prints. See, and that's one of the reasons why I kind of like hate the current sneaker climate right now, because if it wasn't limited, everybody wouldn't have picked up on it. So these were limited, the blue and white ones were limited, the ones with the different print on it was limited. So I really hate the fact that it was limited. You know what I mean? You'd think that people would have just slept on these and just went for the Jordans that's on shelves or whatever. But the Hypebeast was limited and stuff, man. So you know, and I ain't gonna sit up here and lie, man. I wasn't the first dude on it. I wasn't like up at enough time in the morning. I just wish I could have copped these casually. But I copped these casually off end. It was like, it's so crazy that an ad was running for it and I just clicked on it and it was this. So I bought them immediately and that was that. As far as like sneaker resale for these, again, the price is probably the lowest it's going to be right now for the year. I don't really see it. I don't see this shoe going under like $100 or 120 really. I mean, even on eBay, they probably going for like 150 minimum, maybe 180 or whatever. Still under 200, which is better than what it was before. Like at the top of the year, they wanted like 300, damn near 400 for these. You check Flight Club prices for this shoe gonna cost you, like just for a size 10, that's what this is right here, is like it was like 420, 450. Size 9 is like a damn 500 or something like that for this. So yeah. But as far as comparisons, definitely true to the OG. And again, I'm gonna have more like B-roll for you guys. You know, I know I'm talking just with the shoe, and then you know on the back you got that embroidery. Definitely a fly clean kick, and this suede is so like butter smooth and soft. And then you got like the OG nylon toe box, looking like, you know, it's like in cornrow fields, you know, roll fields or whatever, you know, like vegetation or whatever. So I do like the fact that it's all nubuck and stuff like that. These joints feel good too. It's like, it feel like these are breaking in pretty well, and I'm just happy I finally got the OG. Moving to the bottom, you know, nothing too fancy. You just got that old throwback OG nostalgic joint. But yeah, to the top, you got the Nike Air Max. You know, obvious things you can see. As far as what I think about this kick, personally, like my thoughts on it, I think about Ohio State. You know, obviously, y'all know Cleveland is in Ohio. So they colors is red, white, and gray. And obviously, it flows with this, you know, in case I wanted to do that. And then off into the inside, which I kind of hate about this sock liner, is that it's all white. And I'm part of the black sock gang, so this is about to be like blacked out. Differences with this one, the mesh is different right here. They did keep the nubuck the same. It's not better than the OG, but it's okay. This right here is definitely not suede or nubuck. Y'all can see my original review on this. And again, the colors is basically the same. They only just made this lighter at the bottom. That's one of the things I do kind of like about this kick, that it is light. That's the only quality about this. But again, I take this, you know, the slightly heavier OG over this. But I think I might just hold on to this and just still rock it like how I've been rocking it casually. As far as more comparisons, y'all know how I like to do. This is a sneaker channel, man. You know. I bought the Barneys out for you guys. Yes, the Air Max 1 Barneys. I made that term up. And go look at my review on this as well. Got the 1987 on the insole. Crazy, classic, fly. I don't know if I got any European guys on my channel or whatever. The runners is big over there. So it's like J's will sell out over here, but I think runners will sell out quicker over there. So yeah, man, I finally got them. Next pair I need is the blue ones, the blue and white ones, and the ones with like the safari print on it, like, you know, with the different patch print, the Master, Nike Air Max 1 Master. So it's almost kind of like a Wutha kind of like shoe. But anyway, they called this one premium. And as far as the suede and stuff go, the suede is not the best on here. You can't do the finger swoosh thing and it go. The weight is still the same. Everything is practically the same, just a different color. This one looks a little bit more bloated at the toe, but again, I've already worn this one. This is still unworn. I'm gonna try to do it on feet with this one as well. The white one here at the midsole is off-white. Over time, this will get off-white. I welcome the aging process because, you know, I definitely like to develop character with my kicks. The soles are still the same. Now, even though this one is a Retro Plus colorway, this is supposed to be like a 30th commemorative anniversary special colorway. This wasn't too limited. These you could probably still get for, depending on your size though, and we just talking strictly eBay, probably a little over $100, 120, 130. So you can get almost roughly around retail. I can see these kind of going up in price in the future. Going to the insole, you got the mustard on the sock liner, but nothing much more to say to it, man. I mean, classic kick. I think this is back when I always think about not only Barney, but I think about Kanye West College Dropout days. This was more so at his colors with his CD art on the first release that has like the pink CD completely. So yeah, I don't know if I put that in my last video when I actually did this one. I think I did, but how long am I going on now? A good 15 minutes. So yeah, I don't want to be too long with you guys. So definitely a grail, one of a, you know, definitely a grail status to me. Definitely top 5 for the year for me personally. What about y'all? Did y'all cop this? Are y'all leaving in the runners? I know runners kind of like the thing now, because runners more so is easier. It's easier to look at a runner as a lifestyle shoe versus a basketball shoe being a lifestyle shoe. So especially with recent trends lately and all that stuff. But yeah, man, I'm loving it. Classic, clean, straight from Ian Clothing, straight across the pond. Enjoy the B-rolls. And this Nail Goodfella Nail, I am out. Peace. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Like that, hit that like button, and yeah, peace.